Nope.
I didn't think so, but I don't know. It might be like, like the fish does, but it's like this. But then you can see like everything.
on the ice, getting finished up with their warm-ups. Like a little prayer circle at center ice. One thing to notice here about the Brewster Ice Arena, this ice appears to be incredibly thick. It's difficult to see the line. You can barely see the center line at all. So we'll see how these officials do with offsides and icing calls. I'm sure they'll be exceptional. Visiting team in this game wearing their red sweaters, starting the game off, going from right to left. The Utica Junior Comets Tier 1 AAA team versus the home team in the black sweaters, starting off left to right, the Westchester Express. Well, they put 25 minutes on the clock. I don't know what that's all about. Unless we're playing two 25-minute halves? Oh, okay. Because the second one, I didn't see it on the THF site. Okay, okay, gotcha. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, yep, yeah. So that's my YouTube channel down there. There you go. All right. Here we go for Utica. We've got Aceto, Dalin, Law on offense. Weaver and Aiden Van Wee on defense. Aceto battling for that faceoff, knocks it into the Westchester end. Westchester comes out, dumps that puck all the way down, goes back behind the goal. Balf takes a peek at it. And these jerseys are a little too similar for my liking. Puck goes back. Giuliano Stagno sends this forward, and that's going to be an icing, and that'll bring the faceoff back down to the Westchester end. So I think we're doing 25-minute halves. So 30 seconds into the first half. The later game is a league game. Those will be 17-minute periods, and there should be 3 of them. This is just for fun because hockey is fun. You're going to drive 4 hours, might as well play 2 hockey games. Increases the odds of being able to break a stick and really have this trip cost a lot of money. Coming down, Frankie Lacerbo. Lacerbo drop pass back, and he dives into the boards for no reason whatsoever. There's a shot, misses. Battle for it, back in the trap is going out in front, backhand save. Bow coming over to pick this puck up is Hinman. Sends this out, Verano. Verano out in front, backhand shot, save made by the Express goalie. Loose puck bounced off the back of the net, going into the corner. Jack Pelzar moves this forward at center ice. It is gloved down by Carpenter. Carpenter dumps this puck back in. Brady June going after it. Picks this up from behind the net, courtesy of Cale Wentworth. Wentworth, today's goaltender for Westchester this morning or afternoon. Puck brought in, centering pass attempted, picked up by Drew Main, who couldn't stay with it, taking that puck away. Gunnar Lavoie. Fired glove save by Balf. He's going to hold on to that one. 23-19 remaining in the first half. And we are scoreless here at Brewster Ice Arena. Face-off one by Westchester. Comes back to the point. Fired all the way into the corner. Stepping up from the near point. Rowan Novello. Novello sends this D to D. Jack Belzar plays this off the board. Sends this in deep. Back out to the point for Novello. Novello sends this up along the sideboard. I don't have all these numbers. Van Wee trying to get that puck out. Tyler Main coming over, trying to help out. Able to sneak that puck out to Jack Carpenter. Carpenter brings this over the blue line. Gets checked off for that puck. Westchester comes back the other way. Sends that board pass picked up by Slater Sandor. Sandor tries getting it out. Out it comes. I believe that's Rowan Novello sending this forward to number 37. 37 pushed up against the boards by Aiden Van Wee. Aiden can't find that puck. It's shot on net, and Balfi holds on to it inside his right leg pad. It's a good place to keep Ovi's 900th goal puck as well. Just sneak it in the leg pad of your equipment. Mucha lining up for the face-off for Utica. Scoring off against Rickard's Traumarks, I think. Traumarks pushes forward, puts us out in front. Shot, save. Balfi looking, comes up, back in. Save, Balfi. Puck is loose, comes up, coming up from the D. Giuliano Stagno fires that shot. Save is made. Puck is cleared, and that's going to be an icing. Luke Valve coming up huge. Threw an extra arm in there, I swear, and it had a blocker on it, making that save after save after save. See how Mucha does on the face-off this time, and it's another face-off won by Westchester. Control taken, though. Daniel Hinman. Hinman chasing this puck back into the corner. Looking for some help, but Nooch not able to get there in time. Puck sent around back behind the goal. Near side picked up by Sandor. He flicks this up off the boards into the neutral zone. Turned back by Westchester. Westchester G-to-D pass gets missed by Giuliano Stagno. He's forced back behind his net. Runs into Nooch. He stays up, though. Coming down, puck is sent down. That got missed at the blue line by number 34, Rickard's Traumark. And that'll be an icing. And we'll have a face-off to the left side of KL Wentworth with 21:29 to go in this opening half. Aceto, Law, Dallin, Witchley, and LeBoeuf out there. LeBoeuf holds that puck in. A face-off won by Westchester. Westchester dumps this back behind their goal. Picks it up in the near corner, tries to clear it out. Dallin holds it at the half mark. Witchley behind him trying to hold that. And coming out with that puck are the Express. Trying to get by LeBoeuf. LeBoeuf, nice check into the corner. Puck comes loose. Westchester with it. Out in front. Missed shot. Puck comes back to the point. 23 with it. A little deep move to try to get around Dallin, and does. Sends this in deep to the corner. Centering pass gets tipped. Goes straight up. Glove down. Dallin there is going to let Law pick that up. Jimmy Law coming down through the neutral zone. Law shot. Save made. Wentworth. Rebound collected by number 11, Sean Foley. Tried to get this out into the neutral zone. Got hit by the official. Makes it to the neutral zone. Picked up Sam Waselko. He dumps this in. Goes back behind the net. Sam's going to go off for his change. LeBoeuf tries putting a check on. Instead, he's holding on to the leg of that player like he is a dirty, dirty little puppy. Puck held in by Carpenter. Sends this in deep. Tyler Main going into the trapezoid. Can't get that puck. Zach McKell picks this up. Passes it out to Brendan Asta. Asta puts this into the neutral zone. Van Wee gets a piece of it. Turns his puck back. Tyler Main trying to hold this in the offensive end. It comes out. Where's Westchester? Coming back the other way. Brendan Asta out. Centering pass and nothing doing. Oh, Rocco Weaver allows that puck to go to the corner. It's controlled by the Express. Change coming on. And from the point, shot taken, Rohan Novello right into the glove of Luke Valve. 0-0 with 19:51 remaining in the first half. Sandor with the faceoff, won by Westchester, shot missed, comes out in the middle. And that goes over across, picked up, and here's Verano with the puck. Mark Verano over the blue line, tried kicking it up to his stick, lost possession. Jack Pelzar tries getting it out. Sandor takes over with this puck in the neutral zone, passes over to Weaver. Weaver tries sending it back to Verano. Verano missed it, icing waved off Sandor deep in the trapezoid behind the goal. Centering pass, go, and shot taken by Verano, save made Wentworth. Verano again trying to toe drag that onto the blade. Puck knocked back and doesn't make it to Hinman. He's not able to get that shot off. Picking that puck up, Frankie Lacerbo. Lacerbo into the O-zone for Westchester. Pressed up against the boards by LaBeouf. And that is missed at the point by Westchester, retreating all the way back into his defensive end, Giuliano Stagno. He's got pressure from Cole Campbell. Has to do a DDD pass. This comes up, goes off the heel of an Express player. LaBeouf steals that, coming over, trying to take it away. Mucha flicks this forward, trying to get a little help from Nucci. Held in by Westchester. Shot taken, blocker save. Bow held in at the point by Millar. At the trapezoid, trying to center it, and Luke Bow dives out in front and jumps on top of that puck and the stick of a Westchester Express player. I think Ricard's trail mark, in order to make sure he completed that save. We'll have a face-off to the right side of Luke Bow. Aceto, Law, Dallin, Van Wee, and Weaver out there. And this face-off comes all the way back down. Dallin hustling, trying to get to that puck. Oh, he forced a quick play. Puck comes back out of the zone, jumped in by Weaver. Stalled back behind the goal by Wentworth. Dallin putting a check on Giuliano Stagno, looking for some help, coming in to help out. I can't tell who it is. I think it's Aiden Van Wee or Aceto. And Westchester Express coming back with this puck. Number 34, Ricard sends this across, gets tipped, goes up and catches the netting. We'll have a face-off in the zone. 17:50 remaining in the first half. 0-0 is the score here at the Brewster Ice Arena in Brewster, New York. Located a stone's throw from nowhere. Quick shot goes off the side of the net. Picked up in the corner by Jasper Marino. Fires this around to the point. Dallin picks this up. Clears this out. Tried to get it to Jimmy Law. Law not able to pick it up as Zach McKell takes it. Passes it into the neutral zone to Marino. Marino tries moving that puck forward. Oh, nice push with a closed hand on Dallin. Loose puck collected by Sam Waselko. He sends this in deep. Tyler Main sends this back up. Grab by Marino, fires it, goes all the way around to the other side. Sean Foley holds this in at the no, not held in. That came out and went back in. Aceto with time. Colin up on the near side. Colin into the O-zone, gets this around a defender, looking for somebody to pass to. The 1G, Daniel Hinman. It's a goal! First goal of the day, scored by the Utica Junior Comets, number 15, Daniel Hinman. There's my pen. Puck comes back to the Utica end. Held in at the point by Westchester. They fire it back in. Puck collected by Sandor. Able to get this out into the neutral. Goes behind Verano. Hinman trying to find that puck. It's in the air. Glove down by Westchester. D-to-D pass. Westchester trying to pass this up. Trying to work their way into the offensive end. Puck goes to the corner. Ricard's Trailmark, Max. Trailmark? Anyway, shot and a save. Lou. So Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 15 at 8:05 of the first half. I forgot who it was assisted by. Drew Main loses that faceoff. Tyler picked off the back pass. Witchley steals it again. Witchley, passes this behind LaBeouf. LaBeouf's got to chase it down. Send this behind the goal to get it back to Drew. Drew to Carpenter. Carpenter touching it out. Drew Main hustling after to avoid the icing. Drew waiting for somebody to help out. He's loose. Backhand shot. 5-hole. And the rebound. It's a goal scored. Drew Main collecting his own rebound, I believe. He took the initial shot, and he's the one celebrating. Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 13, Drew Main. Time of the Junior Comets' second goal, 9:08 of the first half, and they lead 2-0 here in Brewster, New York. LaBeouf fires this around. It comes out into the neutral zone. Jump back in by Westchester, but they have to check up onside. Witchley fires this stretch pass out to Mucha. Mucha not able to keep this puck. Going back in, a pass across, shot, save me. Nice quick shot by Christian Bianco. Another great save by Luke. That shot goes high, hits the glass, drops down Giuliano Stagno, tries to send it towards the goal. Witchley blocks it. Witchley into the corner. He's got two express players on him. Mucha battling. And we've got a whistle for it's stalling. We'll just have a face-off in the zone, I guess. .15:03 remaining in the first half. Utica leads 2-0. Aceto taking the face-off. Puck face-off won by Westchester. Save made. Luke. Wow. 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Aceto face-off again. Westchester wins the draw. Shot fired. Rowan Novello. Save made. And that gets covered up by Luke. As 7 seconds tick away off the clock. 14:53 remaining in the first half. Aceto again, lining up against Joseph Intravia. Intravia wins the draw. Puck comes back to the point. Rowan Novello sends this in, goes all the way to the far corner. Jasper Marino there. Play back to the trap. Centering pass gets missed by the entire Express team. D-to-D pass. Novello with it. Fires this forward. That's a high stick by Weaver. Oh. All right. I was expecting a whistle. Westchester moving down the ice with this puck. Dan-Dalin over there, blocks that centering pass. Retrieved by Westchester into trapezoid. LaBeouf takes it away. LaBeouf had somebody on him. Sends that puck down, picked up by the defense of the Express. Passes out to the center ice. Rickards Trailmarks with it. Trailmarks looking to make a move. Drops it off around the net. Far side, sends this up to the point. From the point, Westchester pass across. Zach McKell plays it off the boards, fires it in. Goes off the skate of Witchley. Witchley gets us to Tyler. Tyler to Drew. Drew Main over the blue line. Toe drag. Caught. Shot taken by Carpenter. And that goes wide in the net. Loose puck in the slot. Picked up by Westchester. Westchester. Saucer pass through the air. Makes its way over to 66. Shot fired. That gets deflected off the stick of LaBeouf into the netting. And we'll have the face-off in the zone of Utica with 13:32 to go in the first half. Utica leads 2-0. Drew Main lined up for the face-off against Joseph Intravia. Shot taken, save made. Rebound knocked to the side by Carpenter. Back to the point. Shot from the point. Sails high off the glass. Far side. Tyler Main going after it. Oh, not able to play it off of his left skate. Goes back behind the net. Van Wee gets it. Fires this up. Held in at the point by whoever's wearing number 67. Loose puck. Drew Main rips this around. Held in at the far point. Sent in deep into the corner. Van Wee picks this up. Passes it up to Tyler Main at the hash mark. Tyler couldn't keep it. Intravia sends this back. Pass across the Stagno. Shot save made by Bell. Rebound picked up by Carpenter. Carpenter feeds Rocco. Rocco dumps his puck in, looks to the bench, and then looks back to the puck. Goes back into the traps way to make a play on it. Sends this to the wall. Carpenter shot, save made. Wentworth. Rebound. Verano sends this in deep to Sandor. Verano out out in front, only person there, Frankie Lacerbo for Westchester. He turns his puck back the other way. Christian Bianco shot fired, misses the goal, comes all the way back out into the neutral zone, collected by the defense of the Westchester Express. Off the glass, Wichley turns this back, picked up by defense, Rohan Novello, and they are grossly offsides. Frankie Lacerbo really meant to get out of the zone quicker. It just couldn't be done. Physics said no. Neutral zone face-off. Slater Sandor squaring off against Ryan Vicari. Puck's tied up. Westchester comes away with it. Frankie Lacerbo comes over near side. Backhands this puck in deep, goes after the chase. Van Wee sends this back up along at the hash board. And almost taken by Hinman. Loses it, goes back. Westchester trying to find it. Westchester has it. Cycling around in the corner. I believe it's Ricard Strahlmark. Drops this off at the far corner. Frankie Lacerbo goes back, sends this into the trapezoid. Wichley tried to clear it around. Does not get very far. Ryan Vicari sends this up towards the point. Taken away by Hinman. Hinman to Verano. Mark trying to find his way into the slot. Forced off of that puck by somebody. Maybe Munoz? Maybe not. Hinman sends this across. Van Wee steps up at the hash mark. He gets checked into the boards. Big check by the Express. And Frankie Lacerbo able to clear that out into the neutral zone. Verano back to get it. Passes puck up to Weaver. Weaver over the blue line. Fans on that puck. Oh, it just drifted off of his heel. Perhaps he needs high heels on his stick, and he would have kept that puck. I'm not sure. Out in front. Shot high. The mere presence of Luke Bell denies that puck, and he covers it up with 10:57 remaining in the first half. Utica leads 2-0. Coach Minervo sharing his opinion with the line that just came off of the ice for the Express. Centering pass, and just out of reach. Gets sent back to the point for Zach McKelly. McKelly puts this into the corner. Back to Zach. Misses the pass. Center point. Caught by Waselko, but not able to keep it in. He's going to have to retreat back. Nucci giving him a hard time. Mucha coming up at the blue line. Puck comes out, and the Express regain possession of this puck. Move this puck forward. Drop pass over for Lucitis. Lucitis with it. Shot. I think it got tipped, comes over to the corner, back at the point. That gets deflected by Campbell. Picked up in the corner by Wichley. Sends us behind the net. Nice block by Mucho using the shoulder. And this puck is grabbed by Nucci. Nucci not able to get it out. Puck held in by McKelly. McKelly puts us into the corner. Traumax with it. Traumax has got Wichley on him. Puck comes back out when Westchester's still with it. Westchester doing a great job in the offensive zone. Luke Balf is just standing on his head, making save after save. Utica converting on their two opportunities when they could. Zach McHale penetrates back in, goes into the corner, almost takes out the official. Oh, and I think that's the official that walked onto the ice super coolly without a helmet, trying to look around like he was a tough guy. He looked pretty scared there in the corner with those two big boys checking around him. Centering pass picked off by Wichley. Wichley rips this around, far side for Nucci. Nucci, shies away as he tried to get that out, held in by number 67. Wichley rips this down. That's an icing. We'll bring this faceoff back down by Luke Bell. 9:16 to go in the first half. 2-0 lead for Utica. And look at that handsome goalie, huh? Luke. As Bell fixes his equipment. Oh, he's got to move the flow. You got to flick the flow back accordingly. Face-off, another face-off won by Westchester. I can't zoom out here. Somehow I picked up my comments. Puck comes down the other way, and Aceto not able to get that shot off. Puck comes back. Dalin can't hold this at the blue line. I'm still trying to pinch out here. Here we go. There's a shot off the post, and it comes out. No goal. Puck comes back up to the point. Stagno fires it. Goes wide. Picked up by Westchester behind the goal. Coming around. Shot short side. Blocked in front. Picked up by Sandor. Slater rips this around. James Law catches it. Looks, Dallin's going off for a change, so Jimmy couldn't pass it to Cameron. And here comes the Express. Carpenter getting that puck away from Bianco. Sends this into the corner for Slater. Slater checked off of that puck. Picking it up, Drew Main. Drew Main through the neutral zone. Tried passing this across to Tyler. It got blocked by Giuliano Stagno. Stagno behind his goal. Tyler knocks it away. Carpenter shot, save, Wentworth, rebound. Drew, nothing, not able to get it through. Drew picks his puck up. He's looking. He's got Van Wee at the point. Sends it back into the corner for Tyler. Tyler not able to get his stick on that puck, and the Express are able to clear it. Aiden Van Wee back to pick this puck up from the blue line. Tried sending it, gets blocked by Lo Cervo. He passes this off out in front. Pass, shot, goal! Lo Cervo buries one. Eight. So Westchester goal scored by number 4, Frankie Lo Cervo, assisted by 92, Joseph Intravia. Time of the Westchester Express goal, 17:06 of the first half, and it is now a 2-1 Utica Junior Comets lead here in Westchester. That puck held in by LaBeouf. Now out it comes, and there's a trip by Drew Main that nobody's going to call. Carpenter knocks that into the offensive end. A trip or a hook. I think it should have been one of them. And this puck comes out. Picked up by Lyle Marino. Marino, hard time holding that puck. Able to pass this off to 37. Comes in with a shot. Luke Bell for another glorious save as he scoops that shot off of the ice. Oh, fancy goalie tricks. And the official can't hold on to the puck. 7:16 remaining in the first half. 2-1 Utica lead. Sandor with the faceoff blocks Rickard's trowel marks, and the puck is picked up by Aiden Van Wee. Van Wee gives this to Verano. Verano D-to-D pass to Weaver. Weaver sends this up and bringing us into the offensive end is Hinman. Not able to make that final move. Sandor couldn't get that shot off. Taken away by Rickard's trowel mark. Passes this all the way across to Zach McKyle. McKyle centering pass. Van Wee gets in the way. Puck gets deflected into the glass. Held in deep by Westchester. Van Wee, Sandor fighting for it. Picking that puck up. Hinman sends this across for LaBeouf. Oh, no, Weaver to Verano. Verano misses it. 34, Rickard's trowel mark grabs his, tries sending it back. Hinman skates through him, grabs his puck, shot on goal, save made by Wentworth. Rebound goes to the corner, sent back behind the net. Zach McKyle picks it up. McKyle coming up over the blue line in the neutral zone. McKyle into the offensive end, passes his puck back over for Rickard, and it gets turned over as that gets cleared by Hinman. Over to grab it, Lucitis. Witchley almost stole that. Instead, the puck makes it all the way through to Rickard's trowel mark. Coming over is Mucha to break up that play. Westchester still with that puck in the far corner, 66, whoever that may be. Puck returned into the corner. LaBeouf there, trying to get it out. Mucha, little short pass for Campbell. Campbell chasing after it. Puck picked up, though, by Stagno. Drop pass behind him for Marino. Marino sends this forward. Bringing this puck in is McKyle. In close, shot, save made. Rebound, McKyle. And this goes back behind the net, far side. And Lavoie goes to grab it, sends it out to the point. Point to point, Stagno shot fired. Save made by Luke Bell. There's a shot taken. There's a high stick. That puck goes into the corner. We're not calling high sticks in exhibition, apparently. Puck is all wrapped up in the corner along the boards. Mucha trying to hold up and maybe move a Westchester Express player, reaching in to get it. I think that's Verano trying to pull that puck out, and Witchley has it, sends this out, glove down by Stagno. Stagno feeds this over to Lavoie. Lavoie can't get that puck in, and it's collected by LaBeouf. Witchley fakes a dump pass That gets fired down, played by Wentworth. Wentworth sends this to the far side. Aceto tried popping out in front, but couldn't do it. Puck wrapped up against the side. Rocco Weaver can't grab that. Hustling over, Van Wee is going to try to cut off that express player. Pass across, and it's too far behind for Zach McKyle to get a shot on net. Scooping around with that puck, 67, couldn't get it on net. Witchley takes it away and sends this down the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing as Novello touches up on that puck, and we'll bring it all the way back down to the Utica end for a face-off with 4:22 to go in the first half. Dan-Dalin Law, Weaver, and Van Wee. Face off won by Westchester. Save made by Balf. Law back. Sends this up. Held in at the point by the Express. There's a shot. Another save by Luke. Swung on by Weaver. Law gets his feet swept out from underneath him. Aceto knocks that puck forward, chasing it down. Brady June. June sends this back out into the neutral zone. Comes across the blue line. Collected by 67. Backhands this over for Novello. Novello advances that puck forward. Cross check to Sandor, but Sandor able to get that puck up to Aceto. To Law, the 1T save made by Wentworth, and it's deflected into the netting. We'll have a face-off to the left side of Cale Wentworth. 2-1 Utica lead, 3:47 remaining in the first half. We have Sandor and Hinman on defense. Puck comes back to Hinman. Shot, save Wentworth. We'll do it again. Aceto, Law, and Dallin on offense for Westchester. We've got 37, whoever that might be. We've got 4, Frankie Lacerbo. Puck comes back to Hinman. Nice pull. Puts us into the corner for Law. Law loses this puck. And here comes Westchester. No, swatted away by Aceto. Westchester trying to regroup. Aceto gets a piece of it again. But Westchester sends this out. Hinman steals this. Dumps this puck back into the Westchester end. Pass comes over to Zach McKyle. McKyle gets this out through the neutral zone. Comes all the way down to Slater Sandor. Sandor has 37 on him. Loses this puck. It's taken by Zach McKyle. McKyle fires this around at the point. Held in by Waselko. Sends this in deep. Hinman trying to free up that puck. Comes into the corner. Played back to the point. And McKyle had drifted away. Dallin on him. D-to-D pass. And that puck gets sent down, and that's going to be an icing, even though the Westchester Express player won the race to the dots. We'll play with whatever rules they want to play with. 2:51 to go in the first half. 2-1, Utica leads. Carpenter coming in to take the faceoff for Utica. Pushes this puck forward into the corner. Grabbed by Westchester. They rip this all the way around. Ricard's trial marks brings this up over the blue line. Knocked away, shot from the point, and that gets tipped by Witchley's stick. Tyler Main picks this up on the far side, passes it behind Carpenter. He couldn't catch it. Giuliano Stagno sends this forward for Ricard's trial marks. Trial marks takes this, or tried taking it to the corner. Witchley takes it away, sends it around at the hash mark. Tyler Main trying to gain possession of that puck. It comes loose. Drops down in front of Drew. Here comes Drew Main over the center line. Trying to skate by that defender. Not able to. That was Jordan Millar. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Utica stays on sides. Carpenter gets raked down. Can't get to the puck. Giuliano Stagno skating up with it on the left side. Stagno into the corner. Has Weaver on him. Stagno into the trapezoid. Tried centering it. And Luke Bell catches that puck before it could get in front of the net. Holds on to it for the faceoff with 1:55 to go in the first half of this game. 2-1 Utica lead over the Westchester Express here at the Brewster Ice Arena in Brewster, New York. Slater Sandor facing off against Joseph Intravaya. Sandor battling, loses his stick. He's going to try to take out the player, and does. Goes down. Now he's kicking. He's playing soccer back there. Got to do something. He's got no twig. Puck goes out in front of 67. He drops his back behind the net. Sandor over there trying to kick this for Van Wee. Van Wee trying to get his stick on it, but Sandor skates it away. Sandor going to try to kick this puck all the way up to his stick so he can pick it up. Puck grab by Verano. He sends this out. Westchester trying to come back in. Sandor picks up his twig. Let's see if he's any better with it. And he ices the puck. That's not better. I liked it better when he was kicking it. 1:08 to go in the first half. (2-1) Utica lead. Gavin Aceto ready to take the face-off against Ricard's Traumax. Nope, Ernestus Lucitis flies in instead. Aceto wins the draw. Face-off ripped around. Dalin picks it up on the near side. Bank pass off the boards for Aceto. Picked up by Zach Mikhail. Turns it back. Coming in is Westchester into the offensive end. Tried to make a move to the slot. Aceto there. Clears it back out. Caught by Ernestus Lucitis. Puck goes into the corner. Lucitis tried centering it. Goes back behind the net. Ricard's Traumax tries to pass it off. Cameron Dalin picks his puck off the wall. Dalin, soft pass to Aceto. Aceto, forced wide of Law. Law right there, swats at that puck, goes to the slot, picked up by, I think, Lo Cervo, able to clear it out. That puck gets dumped in by Westchester. Witchley grabs this, it rides the rail all the way around, picking it up. Zach Mikhail in the neutral zone, dumps his puck in while his team checks up on sides. Less than 20 seconds. Witchley fires this out to Dalin. Dalin touches it. Couldn't keep it, though. Zach Mikhail takes this back behind his net. I think Zach might be the last person to touch this puck in this half. Bill comes over. Cross-checking back and forth here. Lucitis takes out Witchley, and Lucitis is going to go to the box for it. .9 seconds remaining in this first half. And we're going to go for roughing. And Witchley is still down there tending to him. So Westchester Express penalty number 24, Ernest Lucitis, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 24, 2 minutes roughing. Time of the minor penalty, 24:58 of the first half. So right now it's just teammates and shoot 1.9. Nothing's gonna happen. I should just let this clock run out. I believe 2.3 seconds is required for a goal off a face-off. So 1.9, might as well just let it tick away. And Witchley's rolled over. He's sitting up now. I just open the door and drag him off. His hair looks great, so he's going to be all right. Look at that, smiling at mom. So we'll have the face-off all the way down there for no reason whatsoever. It's only 1.9 seconds. Okay. You can just drop the puck like that with everybody spread out all over the ice. So power play opportunity for the Utica Junior Comets. Not going to do much in 1.9 seconds, but we'll see what they could do with the other minute 58.1. And that'll do it. At the end of one half of play, it is the Utica Junior Comets 2, Westchester Express 1. And are we cutting the ice? Are we leaving the ice? One team thinks yes, the other team thinks maybe. Yep, no cut. So we're not cutting the ice. We're just walking around. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on North Jefferson Street in Pulaski, next to the Dollar General. For all of your branding needs, they'll put anything on anything for you. Whether you bring it to them and they'll put it on it, or you buy it from them and they'll put it on it. Or they also have over 20 local vendors that sell their stuff on the shelves at Two Broke Moms. You never know just what you're going to find. And if you want something even more customized, just ask. Local small businesses are willing to go out of their way to satisfy you, their favorite customer. Two Broke Moms, North Jefferson Street in Pulaski, New York, next to the Dollar General. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown, New York, for all of your ice hockey sporting goods needs. They've got an indoor sheet of synthetic ice and an indoor sheet of real ice. And if the weather cooperates, they'll have an outdoor rink as soon as it gets cold enough. They've got skills, drills, clinics, and 3-on-3 leagues forming now. Check them out. Stop by. Power Play Sports, exit 47, Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services for all of your commercial interior cleaning needs and residential interior cleaning needs, as well as commercial, industrial, and residential exterior cleaning, utilizing a low-pressure wash system. Find them at exteriorcleaning315.com. Top-notch roofing are located at topnotchroofingcny.com, providing roofing and construction for Oswego County and points east, west, and south. Glory Construction and Development for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in His glory. Serving Jefferson County, all points east, west, and north, including docks and marinas. Streamside RV Park and Golf Course, located on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski. If you want to be greenside, you've got to be streamside. Check it out, a beautiful 12-hole course that is more challenging than it looks. And when you're done, Divots Restaurant and Bar, located inside the clubhouse at Streamside RV Park and Golf Course on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski, New York. Cold drinks, delicious food, great friends. Divots Restaurant and Bar. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you to make it a great day, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. All right, the penalty's on the board, but the player is not in the penalty box. Who's in the box? Oh, and the other ref just got on the ice. All right, here we are, second half underway. Teams do not switch sides, so we just played the first and third periods. How's that? Puck held in by Westchester, knocked away by Rocco Weaver. Utica on the power play in red, going from right to left. Carpenter with that puck, passes it across to Drew. Drew loses this puck. Here is 67 coming in, and his pass over to Intravaya is missed. That gets deflected away. Rocco Weaver picks it up. 1:14 remaining in the player advantage. Here's Drew Main bringing this puck up through the neutral zone. Drew looking to set it up in the offensive end. Drew, short pass to Carpenter. Carpenter sends this up to the point. Witchley hustling over, able to hold that in. Tyler Main picks his puck up. Tyler stops at the hash mark, drops this back in deep for Van Wee. Van Wee sends this up to Drew. Drew passes across to Witchley. Shot misses. Van Wee trying to pick this puck up in the corners, taken by the Express, and they're able to clear that out. Hustling after it, Cristiano Bianco, and Richley gets to it first. And Andrews absolutely taken out in his back, raked against the ledge. He gets up, he looks okay. Jimmy Law with this puck now passes over to Verano. Rebound, Law, rebound, save made by Cale Wentworth. Two back-to-back gorgeous saves. Law in complete disbelief that his rebound shot did not go in. 25 seconds remaining in the power play for Utica. And there's still nobody in the penalty box. Number 24 is not in the penalty box. Aceto, Verano, goal! Mark Verano from Colin Aceto. Power play goal. Utica Junior Comets power play goal scored by number 7, Mark Verano, assisted by number 87, Colin Aceto. Verano from Aceto, 7 from 87. Time of the power play goal, 1:45 of the second half, and Utica now leads 3-1. Stagno trying to play that puck up and out, able to get it out. Campbell there to pick this puck up, passes it back to Van Wee. Van Wee tried hitting Mucha on the far side. Mucha couldn't catch that puck, and it gets dumped in by Jordan Millar. Aiden. Yes, Aiden. Van Wee, goes off the skate of Brady June. He almost found himself with a wide open net in front of him. Pass over is blocked by Campbell. Campbell gets us out into the neutral zone. And this mess comes back. Frankie Locerbo falls down on his own. Ice must be slippery over there. Puck gets sent around to Nucci. Nucci, short pass out to Mucha. Mucha not able to keep that puck with him. He falls apart, loses some piece of equipment. There's the shot taken and save made by Luke Bauer. 22:05 remaining in this game. 3-1 lead for Utica. Drew Main is going to face off against Ernest Lucitis. They wrap each other up. Westchester comes away with the puck. Ricard Straubmark tried taking that shot, got blocked by Witchley. D-to-D pass. Novello's shot misses off the backboard, stepping up to get it. Jack Pelzar sends it across. One-timer, goal. Ernest Lucitis. So Westchester Express goal scored by number 24, Ernest Lucitis. I believe it was assisted by number 7, Rohan Novello. I may be incorrect about that. Time of the Westchester Express goal, pi. 3:14 of the second half. All right, and 3.14 is high. Centering pass picked off Jack Pelzar. Short pass up for Cliff Ramundo. Ramundo sends this into the middle, and it's taken away by Rocco Weaver into the ozone shot wide left. Off the board, Aceto going into play with Novello. Puck goes up high. Aceto reaches up, centering pass, and Dan-Dalin not able to get his stick on it. Coming back the other way, here's Rickard Stromar. Goes to his left, tried to get a shot off. Couldn't do it, gets blocked. Weaver not able to get that puck back out. Taken back in by Asta, I think. No, that's Joseph Intravaya. Westchester sends this in deep. Thought that was still offside. I don't think Ricard came out, but Val covers that puck up for the faceoff with 20:39 to go in this game. 3-2 Utica lead. Slater Sandor taking a faceoff against some other guy. Puck comes back to the point, fired by Asta. Goes into the corner. Puck picked up by Verano. Verano staying with it, losing it. Comes back, loses it again. Westchester into the Ojo. Nice shoulder there by Sandor to take that puck away from whoever's wearing the 66 jersey. Westchester trying to come back. Nice block by Tyler Main. Picking it up, though, is Intravaya. Shot misses. Intravaya goes back into the trapezoid near side. Passes all the way across to the point. Intended for Brady June. He was nowhere near where that puck got sent to. That got tipped by Campbell. So no icing, but Bell going to come out and cover that puck up for the faceoff with 19:52 to go in this one-goal game. Faceoff will be to the right side of Luke. Mucha facing off against Sam Waselko. Waselko wins, pulls this puck back. Gunnar Lavoie trying to get this to a shooting position. Tries to send it back to the point. It's knocked around by Dominic Nucci. Here comes Nucci in, shot, save, rebound. Nucci goes back behind the goal. Nucci kicks this over into the corner. Cole Campbell trying to go after it. He's pressed up against the board. Back to get it. Sam Waselko rips this around to the far side. Puck held in by Weaver. Sends this into the slot. Campbell puts it back towards the goal. Picked up by Jordan Millar. Millar into the corner, rips this behind the goal for Giuliano Stagno. Stagno sends this out into the neutral zone for Lavoie. Lavoie dumps that puck in, goes behind the Utica net. Weaver grabs it on the far side. Rocco bringing this up on the far wall, passes out into the middle. Nobody there. Giuliano Stagno takes it away. Passes this forward, goes off the stick of Bianco into the Utica end. Snapped back by Utica, and that gets deflected off of a leg and comes back the other way. Played deep in his side of the neutral zone by Jordan Millar. Westchester able to bring this puck back. Jasper Marino fires this, goes into the far side, picked up by Zach Martel. That gets ripped in, misses the goal, and goes out of play. $18:40 remaining in this game. 3-2 Utica lead over Westchester. Ernest Lucitis taking the faceoff for Westchester. Squaring off against Colin Aceto. Law comes around. Oh, couldn't get to that puck before it gets dumped in by Jack Pelzar. Tyler Main at the corner, rips this around. Pelzar can't get to that. Chasing after it. Pelzar picks it up in his end. Law going in, trying to be big. Novello grabs this, fires this all the way across. Law picks it off, gets it to Aceto. Aceto dumps that puck into the corner. Dalin going after, seeing which way Novello's going to go. Now he tries attacking Novello, hit the official with the puck. Pass into the middle, stolen by Utica. Here's Dalin, drop pass. Oh, what a cheap move. Ernest Lucitis tapped his stick on the ice. Dalin thought he was calling for a drop pass, and Dalin turned that puck over. Comes back to Cameron. Cameron in the middle, shot short side, misses, goes off the side of the net, pops the bottle. Falling down onto the ice is Verano. He's slow to get up. Weaver to Van Wee. Van Wee hits Hinman. Hinman over the blue line into the ozone. Comes across the slot, back into the corner. Going to go battle with Novello. Gets his puck, couldn't center it. Off the sideboards, gets deflected, goes straight up in the air, drops down, held in by Sandor. Now it's knocked out, but it's collected by Rocco Weaver. Weaver into his own zone, passes over to Van Wee. Van Wee sends this across. Sandor able to stop that advancement of the Express. This puck ripped off the glass. That's going to be an icing. We'll bring the faceoff back down by Luke Bell with 16:58 to go in the second half. 3-2, Utica Junior Comets lead over the Westchester Express. Joseph Intravia wins the faceoff. Shot taken by 67. Save made. Luke Bell. Rebound comes all the way out into the neutral zone. Brady June gives it to Zach McKay. He passes it forward. That is kept out by LaBeouf. Goes to Law. Law with Carpenter. Oh, and the pass to Carpenter gets blocked. Puck comes back out into the neutral zone. 67 with it. 67 pulls back. Shot blocked by LaBeouf. LaBeouf into the corner. Puck gets knocked off by Zakai, and we're going to have high stick. Let's see if he actually goes into the penalty box or if he goes somewhere else to do his makeup. Hey, it's 67 is going to go into the sin bin. How about that? Now, rules have been explained to Coach Minerva. It is a Westchester Express penalty, number 67, 2-minute minor for high sticking. Number 67, 2 minutes, high stick. Time of the minor penalty, 8:29 into the second half, and it's another Utica Junior Comets power play. They are 1 for 1 on the day. Shot taken by Verano, misses. Picked up near side by Aceto, tries sending this into the corner, and that is cleared out by Brady June. First one down to get it, Sam Waselko. He gets boarded. Extracurriculars. Interference is the call. So Utica Junior Comets penalty number 7, Mark Verano, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 7, 2 minutes interference. Time of the Utica Junior Comets minor penalty, 8:51 of the second half. And it'll be 4-on-4 hockey for 1:39. And then it'll be a 21-second player advantage for Westchester, barring any other shenanigans. There's the face-off. Comes back for Mikhail. Mikhail sends this forward and grabbing it, 66. Goes down to the ice, taken out by Hinman. Picking that puck up, Lacervo. Lacervo on the far side sends this back out to the point. From the point, sends into the corner for Lacervo. Lacervo centering. Shot taken, misses wide left. Sandor picks his puck up. Pressed off that puck by Lacervo. Picking it up, though, is Daniel Hinman. Hinman passes this up to Carpenter. Carpenter going in deep. Hinman keeping this puck away from Brady June. Hinman with it. June nudges this forward. Zach Mackay coming out, plays this puck into the neutral zone. It's a 2-on-2. Passes over to 66. 66 sends this over to Lacerbo. Lacerbo taken out by Carpenter. Jack gets this puck, sends this up over Lacerbo, and it drops down into the neutral zone. Corralled by Zach Mackay. Mackay takes this to his left. 30 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4. Here's Ernestus Lucitis. Lucitis not able to get a shot off. Lucitis is going to chase after that puck, though. He's got Weaver on him. Soft check by Drew Main. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Rowan Novello. D-to-D pass to Lucitis. Here comes Lucitis. He's actually a forward. Picking this loose puck up. Trelmax. Trelmax centering pass is picked up by Tyler Main, and he sends this out into the neutral zone. And the Express are on the power play. Express pass into the middle for Ricard Trelmax. He sends this back to Lucitis. Here comes Lucitis up on the right side, breaking into the offensive zone. Drop pass back for Infavoya. Sends this in the Jeep for Lucitis. Lucitis sends this back behind the net. Out at the point. Teams are even. Full strength. Kick save. Luke Bow. Tyler Main picks this puck up. Tyler trying to skate this into open ice. Trying to use Weaver as a blocker. Sends this off the boards into the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Stagno. Stagno off the board. Lucitis dumps it in so the Express can go off for a change. 13:40 to go in this game. Short pass to Mucha. Mucha sends this across, I think intended for Verano, but he didn't get there in time. Bakari picked this up, maybe? Now here's Stagno, sends this all the way across, bringing it over to Marino. Jasper falls down, loses his footing. Verano, fresh on the ice. To Mucha, knocked back. And Aiden Van Wee grabs that puck in the trapezoid. Hit hard between the numbers up against the board. Loose puck in the corner. Comes out high, picked up by Ryan Vicari. Vicari sends this back in deep. Aiden Van Wee battling for that puck. Van Wee climbing up on that Express back. Coming in Mucha, trying to shove. Puck comes loose. Express has it out in front. Not able to get a shot off. Nice poke check by Hinman. From the point, shot fired, and it's a goal. Stagno fires it from the point. I'm not sure who tipped it. I guess I'll write down Stagno. That's all I know. So Westchester Express ties this one up. Goal scored by number 8, Giuliano Stagno. Or at least he took the shot. Time of the Westchester Express third goal, 12:18 of the second half. And the second half is halfway over. And we are tied at 3 goals apiece. LaBeouf sends this to the corner. Aceto going after it, pulls down somebody with him. LaBeouf, pressure. Holland nudges forward. Law and Dallin moving ahead. Law forced to the right by Sean Foley. Puck comes back, grabbed by 66. He passes this out to Ricard Trelmax, and he loses this. LaBeouf takes it away, gives it to Van Wee. Van Wee to Aceto. Aceto tried dropping off to Law, and that is iced by the Express with 11:49 to go in the second half of this game. 3-3 is the score. Face off one by Sandor, comes back. Weaver's shot tipped in front by Hinman, and it was saved by Wentworth off the backboard. Cale Wentworth covers it up for the faceoff. Sandor again facing off against Intravia. Puck comes out for Westchester. At the blue line, 67 had that puck get caught. Almost threw himself offside. Aiden Van Weed picks that loose puck up behind the net. Weaver fires it around near side. Hinman can't get it. Loose puck in the slot, picked up by Weaver. Weaver passes it up into the neutral zone. Sandor not able to catch it. Puck returned by Brady June. Coming in, Zach McKyle into the corner. He gets checked up against the boards by Weaver. Puck goes into the slot, knocked down out of the air by Intravia as it was tried to get cleared by Utica. That avoided the icing. This pass is iced. Everybody missed it. Bring the face off all the way down by Cale Wentworth. Face off won by Sam Waselko of Westchester. Able to clear that out. Gunnar Lavoie going after it, as is Slater Sandor. Puck played by Luke. Now, Carpenter absorbs a check from behind. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Novello subs up with it at the blue line. Dumps this in. Gets by LaBeouf. Slater Sandor picks this up in the trapezoid, turns this back into the corner for Tyler Main. Main tried sending it up along the boards, doesn't get very far, comes out across the slot, picked up by Carpenter. Carpenter at the hash mark knocks this puck into the neutral zone, collected by Tyler Main. Backhands is off the boards for Drew. Drew tried jumping it in, but it's caught by Brohan, and he's able to send that puck down too far over the center line, which I can't see, and that's an icing. Bring the face-off back down by Cale Wentworth. 10:07 to go in this 3-3 game. Mucha coming in for the face-off against Intravia. Intravia wins the draw, pushes puck forward for Ricardo Trailmarks. Trailmarks leads himself, tries to check Van Wee, and Van Wee doesn't fall for it. Puck comes up to the point. Stagno tries to fire it back in. Deflected shot. Save made. Luke Bow! Off his stick and out to Neverland. I think it fell into the basket of an abandoned Zamboni. Going through hockey pucks like they're baseballs here. 9:50 to go in this game. Lucitis taking the face-off against Aceto. Aceto pulls this back. Weaver tried sending it up and out. Not able to. Comes back to Rocco. Passes off the boards to Law. Law to Aceto. Aceto can't bring it with him. Puck taken over by 66. He dumps this in. This goes around. Val's not able to grab it. Van Wee knocks this ahead. He gets wrapped up by Ricard's Trailmarks. Trailmarks picks this up in the corner. Takes that shot. It's blocked by Aceto. Off the boards. Picked up by Dalin. Here comes Cameron at the blue line. Moves into the middle. Law. Aceto's stick is all tied up. That puck gets cleared out by Westchester. Passed up to 66. He touches his forward. Tyler Main on him. Able to get that puck away. Coming back is Dalin. Dalin's... And that went off of skate. Dalin has his stick knocked out. He tries to pick it up. Puck fired forward by Stagno. Intercepted by Tyler Main. Main Verano. Verano shot. Save made by Wentworth. Nice block over on the far side by Hinman. Puck picked up, though, by 67. 67 goes back behind his goal. Oh, he feels like he's skating extra fast. Down he goes over the blue line. Take the shot, loses that puck. Hinman turns it back, goes off of Verano, and Zach McKyle almost brought that offside. Picked up by Tyler Main on the side of his net. He gets wrapped up. Puck grabbed by LaBeouf. He fires this out to Hinman. Hinman takes a hit. Puck turned back, and here is Zach McKyle. He dumps his puck in and his line goes off for a change. LaBeouf fires this up. Verano tried dumping it in. Couldn't. Puck picked up by 37. 37 goes in deep with this. Tried cutting into the front. LaBeouf drives him back behind the goal. Passes up to the point. Shot fired. Save. Loop in the corner. Loose puck. Comes to the trapezoid. Frankie Lacerbo. Try to hit this up at the hash mark. Grabbed by Verano. He dumps this down. That's not going to make it for icing. Sean Foley's got to play it. Foley tries to stretch pass to Ryan Vicari. Misses it. Rocco Weaver picks that puck up. Rocco, board pass to Law. Law tried hitting a breaking Aceto, and it gets intercepted by Ryan Vicari. That puck stolen. Rocco Weaver at the blue line. He dumps that puck in. Goes back behind the net. Foley sends it around. Van Wee not able to hold it in. Rocco Weaver back to get it. Weaver forward pass to Van Wee. Van Wee loses it in the snow. Clears this out to Law. Law pulls it back for Aceto. Aceto brings it over the blue line. He's trying to do something. Law has it. Law shot. Oh, I'm going to venture to say that Wentworth got a piece of that. Van Wee tried snapping that off the boards back to his offense, picked off by Marino. Oh, my goodness, somebody's taking off their equipment. That doesn't make sense. You got 6.5 minutes before the game's over. Get undressed in the locker room. Dalin trying to clear that puck out. Move forward by Bianco. Now it's turned back, and this is going to be an icing. And we'll bring this face-off with 6:25 to go in the game, down by Luke Balf. Players skating all over to collect their equipment. I'm not sure if either one of these officials finished all of their officiating classes. They're missing trips, hooks, boards, hit from behind, cross checks, a couple offsides, and icing. Nice job there by Hinman, knocking that puck down, gets us out into the neutral zone. Tyler Main gets around, one-on-one, shot, save, rebound, Verano, save! Verano back behind the net. It's in the trapezoid. Tyler Main picks it up. Now it goes back. Carpenter skating after it. Jack centers it. Knocked away by Wentworth. That puck gets cleared out. Caught by Hinman. Hinman brings this back up to the blue line and loses this puck. It's turned back. Drew Main collects this at center ice. Drew Main forced into the corner by Brady June. In the trapezoid on the side. Jack Carpenter out in front. Shot and a goal by Mucha. Oh, it wasn't Mucha. It was Tyler, right? Boy, the way he stood, his 3 turned into a 9. Who passed that to him? 16 and 13. All right. Thank you. So Utica Junior Comets even strength goal scored by number 23, Tyler Main, assisted by number 16, Jack Carpenter, from 13, Drew Main. Main from Carpenter, from Main, 23, 16, 13. Time of the Utica Junior Comets' 4th goal, 19:33 of the second half, and they lead 4-3. That tip, oh, almost made it in. Bounce off the top of the net, goes back by, that goes off of Dalin, stick to Law, back to Dalin. Law has the stick of Intravia. Now coming back with this puck, number 88. Shot gets deflected by Carpenter into the corner. Aceto tries ripping it up. Held in by Stagno. Now it comes out. LaBeouf gets mugged on the side. Westchester bringing this puck out. Comes back. LaBeouf picks it up in his zone. LaBeouf, hard pass across, off the boards to Nucci. Here's Nucci. Cuts across the slot. Backhand shot. Save. Wentworth drops down in front. Still loose. swept away. Nucci's down, and he's holding his head. Oh, he took a bad hit off the boards. Nucci's got Sandor standing over him. LaBeouf throws number 67 stick at him. So Nucci helped to his feet by Sandor and Carpenter, or no, by Campbell. Cole. Nucci's heading to the locker room. Everybody's yelling at the officials because they're not doing their job. I wonder if we can withhold their pay. They've only made 3 calls. Drew Main in for the faceoff against Ryan Vicari. Vicari pulls his puck back, and it is sent all the way down. Tyler Main hustling after that puck with Lacerbo. Lacerbo got a piece of it. Tyler almost able to clear it. Puck sent back in deep by Westchester. This gets knocked out into the neutral zone. Rohan Novello collects it. Novello gives this over to Millar, who dumps his puck in. Tyler Main in the corner. Nice check to try to loosen that puck. Drew Main trying to free it up. Tyler gets a piece of that puck. It's caught between the skates of that Westchester player. Shot fired, goes way high, bounces off into the corner. Held in by Novello, now turned back out. Drew Main moves this over for Carpenter. Jack gets that around an attacking defender. Now he moves that in deep as Ryan Vicari puts a couple of arms on him. Coming out with this puck for Westchester, number 37. 37, forced wide right. Centering pass goes off the side of the net. Puck grab by Mucha, sent across, and there's a hard check on Carpenter. And he's got it. All right, so everybody's yelling at the refs to do their job, but they are doing their job. He put his hand up. He's got to wait for the team to touch the puck. All right. So it is a Westchester penalty on number 37. I don't know who that is. 2-minute minor for boarding and a 10-minute misconduct is what you get for boarding. A 2 and 10. I'm not sure who's serving the 2 minutes. Shot wide. Here comes Utica. Back the other way. Verano's shot goes off the skate of Brady June. Back in the trapezoid, picked up by Stagno. Stagno trying to send this to the corner. Passed up by Westchester. Westchester with this puck in the middle. Lucitis shot deflected by Hinman. Aceto grabs this, gets this out into the neutral zone. Stagno chasing after it, as is Law. Puck comes back. Aceto can't stop it. 24 got a piece of it. That was a close one there. Aceto stretch pass out to Sandor. He's able to just tip it. Sandor places off the backboard. We got just over a minute left of the... Wow! He almost ripped off Sandor's head. He had Sandor in a headlock. Here's Intravaya. Loose puck. Save! Luke Bell! What a save! Coming back the other way, Jack Carpenter. Puck lost back behind the goal. Not Asta. That's 32. Don't know who that is. Drew May, nice hit on the head with his stick. And that puck, stretch pass to the blue line. Pass across. 23 shots. Save. That's Zach Mackay. Huge save. Luke. Wow. Aiden Van Wee chasing down Jordan Millar. Puck held in by Carpenter. Van Wee centering. Carpenter. Not able to get that shot off. Teams return to full strength. Or even strength. 35 seconds to go in the game. There's a shot low. Kick to the corner by Bow. Played on by 67. Tried to send it in deep. Doesn't happen. Carpenter trying to get this out. Held in at the point. Fired into the corner. Coming over to player Rickard Straumark. Extra attacker on Westchester. Goalie has been pulled. Loose puck out in front. Now it's back behind the net. And that gets sent down the length of the ice with 10 seconds to go. Not enough of an angle. That'll be an icing with 8.8 seconds remaining in this game. That's plenty of time for a goal or two. And we've got a timeout, Westchester. This would be an awesome opportunity for the officials to thumb through the USA Hockey rulebook for the 2025-2026 season. They may have a word or two in there about offsides, boarding, tripping, hooking, head contact, headlock, punching. Maybe, just maybe. Subscribe. So the Express trying to come up with a way to get a shot on net. Utica should be instructed just to hold the Express players. Just wrap them up and hold them so they can't move their sticks. They haven't called a holding penalty yet today. Why would they start now with less than 10 seconds to go in the game? You're right. Yeah. Added a half a second. It's an exhibition game, so it really doesn't matter. I don't know why people are caring so much. They're adults. Oh, officials going over. Did they notice? Put that back to 8.9. I get paid to ref 50 minutes of hockey, not 50 minutes and a half a second. There's 19 people on the ice, it looks like. 6 people on the ice for Westchester. Looks like a corner kick lineup for soccer. This referee has never seen this before and is not sure how to make sure they stay on their side. He goes behind Drew Main. Drew's just going to try to pull us into the corner. Goes to the goal. Knocked to the corner by Carpenter. Centering pass. Shot. And it's tipped. Goes behind the net. Backhand on the side. Into the far corner. And the net gets dislodged with 0.6 seconds. It should only be 0.1 because we added a half a second before. This game should be over. So Ernestus Lucitis is going to try to take a shot right off the face-off, and that's the end of the game. What a battle. From a puck drop to the final buzzer. Constant battle by the Utica Junior Comets to hang in there and win this game by a score of 4-3. Come back later. 7:30 for the official THF league game between these two teams. Again, thank you to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, Power Play Sports, Dupree Cleaning Services, Top Notch Construction and Roofing, Glory Construction and Development, Streamside RV Park and Golf Course, and Divots Restaurant and Bar. From the Brewster Ice Arena in Brewster, New York, this game ends Utica Junior Comets 4, Westchester Express 3. I am the Dan-Dalin. Hold on. Before I sign off, 67, and the coach is still determined to get a game misconduct. I mean, they tried boarding, they tried head contact, almost try to fight to get thrown out of a game. The coaches, we got to get everybody off the ice. Just a game. You still have algebra on Monday. All right, now we've got enough level-headed people out there to sign off here. All right, so this one is finally over. Utica 4, Westchester 3 from the Brewster Ice Arena in Brewster, New York. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day.